Hey-ho, my name is Jo, and I'm back with another book haul for you. Hello there, my name is Jo, and I am Fighting Read Like a Girl, where I do everything bookish and polycystic ovarian syndrome related on this channel. Because if you are new, hi, how are you? I'm happy you are here. If you are turning, I am so glad you are here, and I'm grateful to you. So, I swear after this, I'm probably going to put myself on a book buying ban, because I have added so many books recently to my physical TBR that it's insane. But you're going to have to forgive me. My hair's a mess. I haven't put any makeup on today. It is just way too hot to even wear makeup today. The humidity's too high. And I wanted to get this video recorded and, you know, get it ready to be uploaded and all that fun jazz. So, here we are. I have quite the stack that I need to share with you guys. So, yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it, because I don't even know if I can pick up this stack, because it's a lot. Alright, so I'm going to start at the top, work my way down on this stack. But the first one I have is The Therapist by B.A. Paris. This is her newest release that was just released about a month ago, and I have it in my hot little hand. I have started reading it, and so far it's not bad. It's really good. Upon doing this video, I've actually already finished this. The only issue that I usually have is sometimes with B.A. Paris, she makes her characters very obsessive, and the main character in here it's no different. Like, she's very obsessive and whatnot. So, yes, this is about a woman who is moved into this new house. Nix! Please don't knock my books over. This is about a woman who moves into this house, and she finds out that the woman who used to live there was killed, and she has the same name as her best friend who was killed recently, within the last year or two, I think. And she becomes obsessed with trying to figure out who done it, who did it, just because she has the same name as her best friend who died. So, it's quite interesting, and I'm really looking forward to see how this ends. But otherwise than that, yeah, first book, yay! Next I have The Husband by Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz is definitely out of my comfort zone, but this was a gift. This was gifted to me rather recently. I don't remember who gave it to me, but this was gifted to me rather recently, and I was gifted quite a few Dean Koontz books. Okay, so the angle's a little different. I had to change out my memory card, so sorry about that. Anyway, moving on. I had quite a few Dean Koontz books gifted to me. I ended up giving some of them to Alita over at Alita and the Books. If you haven't checked her out, I think you really should, because she's awesome. Anyway, I kept this one just because it sounded really interesting to me. It kind of sounded like a thriller, just kind of my cup of tea. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this one's all about. Maybe even, this can get me into Dean Koontz. Who knows? The next one I have is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Burgdo. I have been actually trying to find the first edition copy, and every edition that I find is like over $200, because I don't want this Netflix symbol. But anyway, I've been wanting to read this series for quite a long time. I don't know if I actually already hauled this book. I think I might already have, but I don't remember. But I'm really looking forward to reading this series. It's been turned to a Netflix original series, and my husband's interested in watching the series, so I told him you can't watch it without me, so I want to read the book first before we go ahead and dive into it, and I'm really looking forward to this. I've heard so many good things about this world. Alright, and this next one I found at a local Dollar Tree, which I was really excited for. It is a middle grade, but that is Ruby and Olivia by Rachel Hawkings. I haven't really heard many people talking about this, but I believe it's about a set of twins who end up going to a day camp, or they end up going into a mansion. I'm not really sure, but It says it's like a creepy middle grade. So I love a little creepy middle grade. Like, they're really good and they're like the cheesy creepy, but I think that's what makes them unique. And this one's not really long, so I feel like I could probably devour this in like maybe one day. Either way, I haven't heard many things about this, so if you have read this, please leave a comment down below telling me if you liked it or you didn't like it, because I'm excited for this one. I cannot wait to read this. The next one I have is Everwild by Neal Susterman. This is from his Skinjacker series. This is the second one. If you're not familiar with the world of Everlost, Everlost is kind of like the realm between heaven and earth, and you know, it's kind of like stuck here in this world, like a ghost type world. And I honestly think the Everlost world is just amazing, and I've always wanted to just keep reading this series but never actually picked it up, and I got this on a really good deal. So I'm really excited to see more happens in this world. Oh, I love this world so much. Alright, the next one I have is also by Neal Susterman, but that is Sythe. This is a very popular in the booktube community. Everybody talks about it, I seem like. But this one is kind of like about apprentices with death and things like that. That's what I've kind of gathered from it. I really do want to go into this blind. I really don't know much about it, just because I'm slowly falling in love with Neal Susterman, so I've been slowly buying all of his books. And, you know, we have it. It's here. I might have a video where I just do nothing but Neal Susterman, so I don't know. We'll see. The next one I have is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. This is the second book to Kill a Mockingbird. This takes place in the same timeline, and I believe it's the same characters. Oh, no, so it takes place, it's the same timeline, but Jean Louise our Scout is actually older. She's 26 rather than just like, you know, the young kid. And I don't know much about this. I've never actually read this. That's why I picked it up, and I've been told so many good things about it. That's why I want to read it. So I found this cheap at my local bookstore, so I had to get my hands on it. So here it is. The next one I have is actually a book of the month book. I believe this one was for July, but that is 56 Days by Cathrine Howard. So this one takes place during the pandemic of 2020. You're watching this way in the future. We had the coronavirus in 2020. So this one takes place during that time where a couple people decided that they wanted to quarantine together. They basically don't know each other at all, and you know, they quarantine together, bad things happen, and you know, I don't know, it just sounds really good, and I needed to get myself a copy of it. So this is the book of the month copy. I'm pretty sure this is out by now. This was an early release, but I'm pretty sure this is now out. So alright, next I have two books. The first one is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I do own a paperback copy of this, but Nix. I do not own a paperback copy of it, but I really wanted a hard copy because I find hard copies much easier to read. So I picked up myself a hard copy. And the next one I have is Order of the Phoenix. I had to grab this one because it has a little bit of a damage to it. So I got this for really cheap at my local bookstore because, you know, there's a little bit of a damage on it and whatnot. But, you know, first edition, I mean, I had to get myself a copy of it. I had to buy the copy that was there because it just seemed so worth it. The last book I have is actually a Book of the Month book. I recently got this one. This is the August box. Not a sponsored video. I haven't signed up for a Book of the Month recently. So, you know, here we are. Yeah. I need, see if Neal can do this. So, oh, my nail can do it. Sweet. So this is the August book. I don't even remember what I picked for it. So we're going to find out together what this is because I don't remember what I picked. I know it sounded really interesting to me. That's why I picked the one I did. But I just don't remember what it was. I used to have a knife in here, but I don't know what I did with it. I'm one of those people, I don't like to destroy boxes. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. There we go. Alright, so what did I pick? Oh, this cover is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so every book of the month always comes with a bookmark. Mark as unread. And I just love their packaging. I love their packaging. It's so cute. Okay, so the book that I picked is The Inheritance of Orquidea Divina. I'm going to have to learn how to say that. But this is by Zoraida. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names. I'm going to have to learn this one. I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis to you on this one because, you know, this one does sound really interesting. Alright, the monotons are filled, I know I'm totally saying that wrong, it's going to be on the screen when it says, are used to life without explanations. They are better known to ask why. They pantry never seems to run, They never know better than to ask why the pantry never seems to run low or empty, or why their there's some really big words in here, I don't know. That word will be on the screen. Their monarch won't ever leave their home for 4 rivers, not for graduations, weddings, or baptisms. But when Divina invites them to her funeral to collect their inheritance, they hope to learn the secrets that have been held so tightly their whole lives. Instead, Orquidea is transformed into a Sythe tree. Her limbs stretch into roots and branches, leaving them more questions than answers. 7 years later, her gifts have manifested into different ways for Mariar, Ray, and Rohanan, granting them unexpected blessings and powers. But soon a hidden figure begins to tear through their family tree, picking them off one by one. It seeks to destroy Orquidea's line, determined to save what's left of their family and uncover the truth of their inheritance. Her descendants travel to Ecuador, and a place where Orquidea was buried, to seek its broken promises that never looked back. So this just sounded really good. That's why I wanted it. So yes. Hoping. Okay. So there we go, guys. Not a very big book haul, but definitely some books that I needed to haul and get started. So if you made it this far in this video, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys will check out... No, stay. Or not. I hope you guys will check out all my links down below. And as always, every book that I mention, I always leave listed down below. So you can go ahead and go check them out for yourself. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Or whenever you're watching this, you know, hit subscribe if you want to join my cute little community, because we try to have some fun here. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.